Alexander on screen, and I'm back with another episode of Let's Unpack with Miss Lu, where nothing stays folded. Okay. So, as you know, right, I always do my episodes in my bed, so I thought, why not wear something comfortable today? Just because I can. It's my shit, and it's the Lulu show, not the people show. Okay, I mean, it is the people show, but But anyway, my mic broke, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to be audible enough, but that's not gonna ruin the show. That's not gonna, stop anything. We are going to continue to be flawless, okay? Even if the world is falling apart, we are gonna continue to be flawless, okay? Fine. So, this week, okay, I just wanna talk about, how I took a decision. Okay, I took a decision. Some may judge, some may feel like, okay, I'm being dramatic or whatever. I don't fucking care. But this week I took a decision to actually delete all my WhatsApp people. Like, I decided to delete everybody on WhatsApp, excluding family. I kept family members in because those are the people that I talk to every day. Like, so basically I can't just delete them. You get? So I ain't called it with, okay, no guys, I'm not talking to you guys, blah blah blah, But family member, let me say friends, acquaintances, I deleted them all. Not because I feel like, okay, fine, banging the wrong, or we're no longer vibing, or no, it's all about the fact that I feel like this, right? Some relationships you outgrow. Okay, and it's okay to outgrow some relationships, and it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable to outgrow such friendship. Some friendships, some maybe the ones that you went to school with, but maybe at work, like colleagues. Some you met through other friends, you get what I'm saying? But for me, it was more like I just felt like I'm carrying dead roses, my flowers, and those flowers and you won't let them go just because that one person gave you those flowers. Like, let's say a special person in your life gave you flowers. So for me, I had a whole bouquet of flowers that I was given by people, and they were dead. Like, the flowers were dead a long time ago. I watered them, I took care of them, but when it was time for them to die, it was time for them to die. There was nothing I could do. It's just like, let it right now. I agree, people that I felt like we were not gonna ever be best thing is I outgrew those people. You get what I'm saying? But it didn't come from a place of hate. It didn't come from oh yeah, I'm better than them, or yeah, I can deal without people. No, it came from a place of, this no longer works for me. This no longer works for me, and I don't feel like I should keep pouring into, dead flowers, because they're dead. So I deleted every contact, and let me say this. I used to think that having so many contacts, having 134 unread messages, or 134 chats, meant that you were something. Oh my goodness, you are the most popular thing. No. And excuse me, I feel like it came from, when I was growing up, I never really had much of anything, friends, boyfriends, or acquaintances. I never had much of that, so it came from a place I have to bag them, everyone who's coming, even if they don't bring anything, and they just their presence is there, I had to bag them fast, they have to come quickly, I have to bag them. So it came from a place like that, and I just started realizing nah, I can't continue living my life like that. Yeah, but I can't continue living based on just because you're there, I'm supposed to I can't continue living like that. So the baggage that I kept on saying I was holding, like and I was like, no, all these people need to go. Just because my status I don't want to watch your life. I don't want you to watch my life. That's okay. I don't want to be a monitoring spirit in Biloniako, and I don't want you to be a monitoring spirit in my life. And I'm not saying that to say they were that. No, they were not that. They were good people. Like, they were great people. But let me show you, we outgrew one another. You know, they might not feel like that. And plus, I'm not making these people. I didn't announce. Not to me. Oh, I'm no longer friends with you because you're a bad person. Oh, you're no longer. No, I just stepped back, and it is what it is. And I'm going to look, okay, fine. They're gonna notice I'm gone from their life. Whether they notice, whether they don't, because like, they're out of my life, and that's just it, you know. And it's not to say like I don't need people. Obviously, people need people, you know. But with me moving forward and the new person that I am, like in the season that I'm in right now, I'm for people that pour into me. I want friendships that are lively. I want friendships that support me. And by support, I don't mean you have to take out money constantly. I want a friend that I can talk to about certain things and not feel judged and not feel like I'm saying something wrong, I'm being too much, I'm putting too much baggage on them. And I know people have lives. Let me say this. I didn't leave these people just because, okay, yeah, no. Do you get what I'm saying? But to be a friend to someone, or to be a partner to someone, or to be an acquaintance, or anything to someone, it doesn't take away a lot from you. You know, when I call you like, hey friend, I'm going through something, da, 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 you have your own mouth to say, oh no friend, like Lalela, you know, I can't talk to you right now. Can we can we start over this thing another day? Can we catch up this thing on another day? I'll be fine with that. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, as my friend, I want you to be able to come to me and tell me that, friend, this is da da da. Because one thing about me, I take my friendships very serious. Like, if you're my friend, be it you're the fun friend or the friend that we read books together, we go to the clubs, because there's friends for everything, I would say. You know, there's that besta boomba that you're like next to, like at all times. For now, let me say this. In this season that I'm in, I don't have a best friend. I don't have a close friend either. I have a friend that I trust, right? And I don't know where our relationship stands, to be honest, because we just rekindled it. This is my ex-best friend. We've known each other for a long, long time. I don't know if she's going to be able to fit in the season that I'm in or not. And if she doesn't fit in the season that I'm in, that doesn't mean she's a bad person, or like I should just discredit her for the time she's been in my life. No. It just means that we have outgrown each other, and it's okay. You know, it's okay to outgrow each other, and it's okay to restart and, you know, get into the vibe of things, you know. So I deleted everyone, and I'm wishing them all the best in their endeavors, and going forward, those are the friendships or the relationships that I want to build with you people. Stepping out of my comfort zone, because I've been in my comfort zone for so long. I couldn't let go of the flowers. Like I say, the analogy of flowers. The Timbali was so important to me, but was I important to them as they were important to me? You know, so I have a right to choose myself without hating people. I have a right to move forward without making people feel like they were bad. No, I have a right to do all that, because at the end of the day, impilo yami. Do you know what I'm saying? Impilo yami kude lo iphilako other than me. Yabo, ngimi lo iphilako le impilo lena, ngimi lo bonayo ukuthi yabona ngiyalo sengicasulekile to the point where I'm like, fuck it. You know, I'm not doing this anymore. So yeah, that's the decision I took this week, and I feel a weight. Like the moment I deleted everything, the weight of my shoulders just lifted. I was just like, I was able to breathe. I was able to feel like, you know what, I did my big one, you know. And yeah, I'm still gonna like, you know, need people. I'm still gonna like, you know, create new friendships and all that. I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying Guti Labanda Biba useless. They are not. You know, they have their own uses in their own ways. But at this point that I'm in right now, I can't do it. You know? I just said, no, you have to go, and that's just it. And I'm not saying this to say, okay, fine, I won't ever speak to these people again. Obviously, if one of the people that were in my context, I'm gonna talk to them. Move away. They're no longer close to me. They're no longer in my. They no longer have the access that I gave them to me. You know, they shouldn't feel bad. I shouldn't feel bad. It is what it is. It's done, and that's just it. So that's what happened this week, and I was just sharing some disappointments and how I felt and what I did, you know? But anyway, let's say this. Oh, my final say in this whole thing is I want to learn discernment. I want to learn how to choose people properly. I want to learn to be okay and comfortable to walk away and be okay with letting go of certain things. Just because, okay, we've known each other for a long time, if the friendship isn't working, or if the acquaintance, like Guti, okay, we know each other through connections and that it isn't working anymore, it isn't working. There's no need to force it, you know? We can continue to still be proper people, proper friends, or whatever the case is, without hating each other. Okay? So now we're gonna move on to topic number. Oh no, it's not topic number 2. It's this week's topic. Sorry. We're gonna move on to this week's topic. So, do you know what I'm having? I just want to let you know what I'm having. Actually, I'm having Sprite with what's this thing? The Royalty non-alcoholic thingy. It's like almost like grape tizer. Yeah, it's almost like grape tizer. I got it from my nearest Checkers. Oh, this thing is so phenomenal. It tastes really good. It's just grape tizer, because you know it gives off the illusion with I'm having a nice glass of wine. Because why not? Who is supposed to like? Oh, girl, if I tell you, okay, let me say this. I had a date night, right? I had a date night, a nice date night. It was just me, obviously, in my room. I was pampering myself. I got like, I'm telling you my mask, I'm telling you my mask, because literally I couldn't afford the real expensive ones, but that's fine. I got me a nice face mask. I got me this, right, the thing that I'm drinking. I made some delicious wings. Oh my goodness, I made some really delicious wings. I bought some snacks. It was just a pamper night for me to just feel good. I got my nice like my nice silk night dress, and then I, you know, it was so great. I watched my favorite like, you know, show, just to like, you know, binge and everything. It felt good. Who said you can't date yourself? Who lied to you and said you can't date yourself? Baby girl, you can do it. Okay, you can do it. That felt really good. I'm loving these nights that I have that like clearly feel my nice, like, you know, it smells good. Like it feels good to smell like myself, you know. And yeah, knowing very well, like if someone is calling, it's just my mom. Like, you know, mind, or you know, because I always have my AirPods on in the house, so they have to call me in order to get me, you know. Anyway, let me stick to like the time. Listen, this week's topic, in this week's topic, we're gonna be talking about who are you with your partner outside of sex. If you and your partner aren't having sex, we're bad. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, do you still enjoy this person's company? Like, if you guys aren't touching each other's private parts, do you still feel like, I like this person, he makes me laugh, or she makes me laugh, or are you still that same person? Like, yo, connection. Because to be honest, like, let me say this, a lot of people date people they don't even like, for real, because excuse me, let me say you guys went out on like 2 dates, and then he was like, oh, can you be my girlfriend? Okay, fine. I'm not saying that's wrong. Going on 2 dates and then someone proposes with ube I'm not saying it's wrong. It's great. Thank you. You know, keeping me in the talking stage while we're sleeping together. You know? But let me say this. Fine, this person says, okay, come, I want to be your boyfriend, and then fine, you say yes, and then you guys start dating. Fine, you guys start dating, and it's like, okay, cool, fine, and then you are now releasing these hormones that make this person feel so wonderful, like, oh my goodness, this is my man, this is my husband, this is my forever, no, because let me tell you something about the body. That's what it does. You know, as much as you guys would like to say, oh no, sex means nothing, sex means a bullshit. I don't believe none of that, which is why if you cheat on me, I'm out. Okay, that's the final screw. I don't deal with cheating. I don't want that. I don't. Nah, you know. And yes, I would say that. Okay, yeah. No one has ever cheated on me, and that's just it. Ask anyone that knows me. No one has ever cheated on me, or never got my leg back. That's just it. Cause I'm gonna stay for like maybe like 2 months, and then get my leg back, and then leave. But to stay, good like I've forgiven you, nigga, you out of your fucking mind. I'm saying me. Cause let me tell you something about when a person is cheated on you. Okay, all your says like the times they're together. Like even if I'm not to say like I said about my gents, so but before then, oh nani, huh? No video call it. So you're like you're losing your mind because you forgave a person who cheated, who broke your trust. Because cheating is breaking it's almost like a contract. If you break a contract, obviously, even if there was an investor involved, this person wouldn't trust you again because you're a thief. You're stealing company funds. You're doing something shady. You're hiding something shady in the company. They're not gonna forgive you. You get what I'm saying? It's the same as cheating. Like, if you cheat on me, bruh, I'm out. I'm dipping. Fuck that. I'm not staying. You get? So no one has ever done that to me. I don't do that to people, and that's just it. You know? Okay. Okay, anyway, listen. No one has ever cheated on me, but I'm not gonna laugh about it because it's the truth. You know, have I cheated on someone? I have my bad days, okay? I have my bad days, but forgive me. I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl in the world. But then no, that person deserved it. That's like a Linda show. Like no one has ever cheated on me and I stayed because I had to get my leg back. That's just it. But other than that, most of the time, I'm out of there. Okay? So, sticking to the conversation, I'm saying, you sleep with a person and then you realize, okay, fine, now I love this person. The body has given off the hormones, and you're like, oh yeah, wait a minute, this person we're in love, blah 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 blah. You lie. Your body actually lies to you. It tricks you into being like, oh, this is the most amazing person ever. But when you guys are not intimate, can you guys still have fun conversations? Can you play games? Does he like your childish side? Can you be safe? Do you feel like you don't guys we understand how does he resolve conflict? Like we are gonna okay, I understand, but you know what? Or I'm not talking about toxicity. No. Toxicity. Don't twist my words. I'm not talking about toxicity. I'm talking about proper arguments. Like I always say, I'm always striving for proper arguments that are not disrespectful or belittling or anything like that. Don't belittle me, I will not belittle you. Okay? Don't put me out of character, and I'll not put you out of character. Because one thing about me, if I'm in a relationship, organized or that's when I say, you know what? No, I have to go. But let me say this, I'm not perfect. Okay, I'm not perfect. I won't lie and say I'm perfect. No, I've never been perfect. But let me say this, I always strive to do what's best for me in this. You know, I love the me that I am right now. I love it. Let me say why I love it. Today I was dressed really nice. Like I looked really, really cute. Like, oh, I went to go get my nails done. I went to go get my nails done, and I was literally walking in and then when I walked in, my nail tech was like, where are you coming from? You look so fucking gorgeous. Like, are you coming from an interview? And I was like, no, I just come to get my nails done. And girl, don't play with me. I always look nice, It's just like, yeah, I know you always look nice, but then I always wonder what's the occasion. Baby, I'm the occasion. Why are you asking what's the occasion? I'm the occasion. I deserve to look good, not because I'm going somewhere or I have to see someone or I have to go on a date or I have to go to an interview or anything. I'm the occasion. When am I ever gonna wear this coat again? When am I gonna ever wear my heels again? So then that, like, I'm learning to wear my things. Yeah, I don't care. I'm not waiting for this special event. Like, what if that event even never comes? Tomorrow's not promised to anyone. Gets me, oh no, I'm waiting to wear that dress to this event. No. It's fine. I'll wear it. Events. Because if I'm wearing something, I'll wear it to just go to the nearest grocery store, maybe seeing what I never, one thing about me, even if I'm having sometimes I do dress like I really don't give a fuck. Like I just am not in the mood, especially like when I'm on my cycle. I'd be like, fuck it. That's when I'm like, okay, you know what, fuck it. But I always try to present myself, guys. Like, I want to look nice and presentable for me, because at the end of the day, I feel good. When I smell good, when I'm dressed good, I feel like I'm that girl, and that's just it. And regardless of clothes, I am that girl. Okay? Regardless of what's in Google or on I am that girl. Okay? I love my body the way it is. I embrace everything about me. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's just what I feel. That's just what I feel, and that's just how it is. Anyway, moving on to what I was saying before, I got out of topic. Understanding your partner, it means a lot, because let me say this. That's why I'm not against talking stages. My talking stage, I'm not against them. We can talk for, I'm not saying okay, fine, let's talk for 5 years. No, we are fine. Yabona nasotonke ukuthi sizokhuluma 5 years wonke solo siyakhuluma into zengibuthi sikhuluma nini ngaka like sikhuluma nini ngaka lingapheli lesi sikhuluma ko lesolingathi ukuthi siyakuphi yini yona leyo yini yona leyo lesikhuluma kangaka uyabona. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna be like, you know what, I'm gonna take the decision, because if you can't take the decision to be like, you know what, I want you to be my person or I'm gonna make the decision for you. I'm gonna be like, bye, baby. I'm a leader, God. I am going. Okay? That's just it. So it's a thing of like, okay, cool. We can talk, like, because talking stages reveal who the person is. Like, if you take sex off the table, you get to know what a person is like. Because some people know but they're like, oh yeah, let me talk to her so we can get into a pet. Even when we're dating, if I can stay. I want to stay like a few months without having to touch each other. Because why? Why do we have to touch each other? We don't. What are we in a rush for? You get? And if you don't understand that, that's okay. I don't want you to understand that. You're not my person. If you don't understand that I don't want to be touched at this point, you're not my person. And that's just it. Moving on. We're going forward. We're going to another, city or whatever. Hey, come on. So that's why I always believe in having to like talk to people, my talking stage. Like, and the talking stages, I don't mean like, okay, fine, I don't know where we're going. Like, we can date. Dating each other means like having to talk. Dating, it's like Jola, like we're dating. It was just like in my kindergarten. You see, when you're dating a person, you can only do this kiss, and then you hug him, and then you write him a letter. Where did that go? Like, I always ask myself, where did that shit go? I mean, I still write letters. I don't know. I'm just like that. Like, I feel like I'm old school. I still write letters. If I'm in love, I will write you a letter. Okay, and tell you how I feel. A text message, I need daily. Ngathatha boy pen. It's okay. I love that. I'm that person. I'm an old school like type of girl with like that. You get? So I write it down, like I write how I feel, and then I just let you know with like I believe in dating. Like, date the person, get to talk to the person first, get to understand who the person is, and later you can actually find out if you guys are compatible or you're not, without having to have given up the vagina. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Learn to have some decorum. Okay, let's have some decorum. Like, it's gonna be there. Like, it's not running away. It's gonna be there. You know? And that's just it. Get to know your person, get to know your partner, get to understand who they are. Aside of no coochie. Get to understand who they are. Are they loving? Are they nice? Are they still kind? Can they take care of you when you're on your period? Do they pamper you? Do they make you feel like the queen that you are? Do they, do they respect your decisions? Do they respect your ideas? They're like, I want to see more of that. I want to see more dating instead of like more of like, oh, let's get into bed. Come over to my house. I don't want to come over to your house, by the way. Fuck you in your house. I don't want to come over to your house. Don't invite me to your house. One thing about, don't fucking invite me to your house, bruh. If you really, really like, don't invite me to your house, because I'm not coming to your house. I don't give a shit what you say. I don't want to come to your house. I don't want to see you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to see your couch. I don't want to see how you live. Okay, I just want to talk to you. We can go to the park. I don't like parks, but we can go there. We can have a pool date. We can have a movie date. These things are not expensive. You get? We can go there, and have a great time. Because I just want to know, like, if my body hasn't released any hormones, do I like you for you? Do I like you for you, or are you a conversationalist? Because one thing about me, I'm a conversationalist. I'm a radio. So I want a partner who loves talking just like me. I know Gusani is sporadic. Like, he talks, I talk. She talks, like, they talk. As long as they're kuluma, do you get what I'm saying? I want to call my mean, and now you're just sitting there like, I don't believe in opposites attract. That is some bull crap that they sell you. The opposites don't attract. That's not compatibility. That's just a recipe for disaster. If you're not black or red, and then, okay, I'm not talking about colors. Your person can like blue and you can like green, right? But I'm talking about characteristics. Certain characteristics funa align. Just imagine, okay, I feel like I'm an ambivert. An ambivert is a product is a mixture of extroverts and introverts. Do you get what I'm saying? So let me say this. I find a partner who's also an ambivert. I can, understand. It's okay. We will vibe, me and this person. And if my partner is like an extrovert, dunya, he's always outgoing. That person is always outgoing. I'm like, dude, like, what the fuck? I'm gonna be annoyed because I'm a mixture of both, the characteristics. I need a person who meets me in the middle. This is something that's a non-negotiable for me. So I won't find a partner that's an extrovert, then get mad, by introvert, and he doesn't want. He does not fucking want. Get someone who wants to do it. I'm for like, if I know what's like, do you get what I'm saying? I don't want that in a partner. That's okay, babe. Movie. What should I grab? Wine? Should we have some snacks? No. He's okay with being in that place because what? That's just who he is. Do you get what I'm saying? It's his nature. Get someone who's compatible with you. Compatibility matters. And before that, I didn't know what compatibility matters. I didn't care about compatibility. I was like, oh no, if he's an opposite, he is all I need. But no, he's not. Okay, so no. Just find out who you are when you are not having sex with your partner, and tell me, like, do you still like him for him? Is he the person that you met, or is it just because he's sex? And if it's trying to sound lower, then if that dynamic works, then it does. But for me, that dynamic never worked, and I don't ever think it will, because one thing about me, I catch feelings. Okay? In the air. I catch it. So yeah, I catch feelings. So you can't tell me nothing about you're not supposed to. Sex means something to me. That's just how it is. Connection means a lot to me. That's just how it is. And I'm not talking about putting attachment to fools. No, but I'm just saying. My skin looks so flawless. Let's move on to our third segment, the segment that I love the most. In terms of the segment. So, as you know, we have the mystery box, and it is our segment of Does Lulu Approve? And obviously, as you know, in this segment, I put in a few questions here. And as of now, since no one is actually sending me questions, I am writing the questions down so look, it's okay, fine, something happened this week, and I was like, I want to ask this question. And then obviously I put it in this box and I read it to you. I'm gonna be surprised. Obviously, I'm gonna be surprised at what question I pick, because I'm not just gonna probably decide the question. But obviously, I wrote the question, so it's not pre-rehearsed. It's the raw truth and honesty and opinion, or whatever the case is. Okay, cool. So let's get into it. I'm gonna shake the box. Shake it. Open it up, bitch. Pick a topic. I picked the topic. Okay. Is that my necklace? Oh my goodness, I've been looking for you, Wena. Shit. I've been looking for this necklace for a long ass time. And I'm wearing this one that I got from Chewards. But I've been looking for this one that I had my name on it. Oh, sorry. Anyway, that's not what we were talking about. Okay, so this week's topic is it's what our thingy is about today. So it's, do you believe in 50-50 in a relationship? I really wanted to talk about this because I feel like a lot of people are like, anyway, do I believe in 50-50 in a relationship? For me personally, I'm just gonna say yes. Yes, I believe in 50-50 in a relationship. I do believe in 50-50 in a relationship. Like, my man works, right? And I work. He buys groceries. I cook the groceries. He pays the bills. Like, he pays for the electricity. I use the electricity to clean the house, cook, and make sure everything is fine. Mow the lawn. Okay, I'm not gonna mow the lawn. I'm not sure. I'm shy. But then me, he will take out money for what's okay. Baby, take out money. He'll take out money. I buy things for the house. That's 50-50. I believe that is the 50-50. That I believe in. Good night. Is there another 50-50 that we are unaware of? Because if there's another 50-50 that we are unaware of, but I have a feeling that I like the one that I already know. My man is a provider. And I'm a nurturer. So that's how we work. Nurturer, provider. Nurturer, provider. Nurturer, provider. I cook for him. He gives me money to buy food for the house. He gives me money to look nice, because I'm supposed to look nice so he can feel good about himself. Like, I'm not saying he doesn't feel good about himself but he does. He does. Like, let me say this. Some guys, they look at, when guys want other guys' approval, and that's something that we've all just now have seen. Oh, these guys live for each other. But then, I'm just talking for the ones that are straight. If someone knows good ish, obvious. But then in maintenance, maintenance. And that's the thing. You see, I'm already doing these things. Nails done, hair done, everything I need is done. Like, I have everything I need, And to be in a relationship, that's supposed to only elevate. I'm supposed to be elevated. I'm supposed to have more than because what's the point? What? What's the point? Because he'll be like, oh yeah, when you come into the relationship, what do you bring me? I am the table. What do you mean, what do I bring you? Like, oh, you're supposed to bring me things that I didn't already have. I'm gonna give you a kid if that's what we want. I'm gonna give you a child. I'm gonna give you a home, because you can buy a house and it'll not be a home until someone comes and makes it a home, something that you can come back to, feel at peace, feel at ease, be able to think. I'm a supporter. Did you have support before? Yes, you can have support from your friends, but it's not the same as when you're in a relationship, because your partner actually pours into you. If a partner right and your partner pours into you, they show you a side of you that you didn't even know was, oh, I had it. They elevate you. You get what I'm saying? And that just goes for him as well. He's supposed to elevate me. I'm supposed to elevate him, pour into me. That's the 50-50 that I believe in. No, that's the 50-50 I believe in. If you feel like I should pay for my tab when we're out on a date, that's fine. You're my friend. You're my homie. Peace. You're my homie. Let's stay homies. Because that's just it. I'm also gonna be like you guys and use the Bible against you, because a lot of people use Bibles. Oh yeah, if I'm fat, you're not supposed to dress like that. And where does the Bible talk about a promiscuous man? Because men are promiscuous. Where in the Bible does it say men are promiscuous? Men are like, okay, there is a verse about I do know the verse, but then where is it said, oh, I'm just a man, I'm allowed to cheat, I'm just a man, I'm allowed to have multiple families, I'm just a man, I'm allowed to just shut, bitch, don't piss me off. So do I believe in 50-50? Yes, I believe in 50-50, but know your limit, honey, because if you want to play 50-50 like you and be like, pay for your tab and I'll pay for my tab, you're in it for the long motherfucking shit, because I'm shining me. That's just it. I'm shining. Okay? But anyway, that was this week's question of the week. This was this week's question of the week. And yeah, I just want to say, guys, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I just want to say hi to the 33 subscribers. I love it. I love it. I love it. We are on the road to, I guess, 100 subscribers. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We're on our road to 100,000, 1 million, 2 million. We are on the road to more success, abundance. But this is my success this week. I managed to bring more people into the Lulu family, which is 33 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. You guys are such phenomenal people. And I'm willing to, continue to be vulnerable like this, because what? Clacky it. Anyway, I hate this. I hate it when it's always at the end of the episode where I had to say bye. But I vented, I felt good, and it is what it is. But I just want to say cheers to your gal, because I will see you next week in our little comfort corner, because I am your new bestie.